Okay, so first you begin with starting circling 50-foot tower and underlying tower. It's supported by a guide wire as shown below. The tower is perpendicular to the ground, and you underline guide wire. You circle 70 feet, and you circle from the base of the tower. And then you label 50 feet, which is vertical, which is A, and you label 70 feet, which is C, which is perpendicular. And you label B squared, which we don't know yet. And then you write your formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And your third step will be to substitute a squared and c squared. So a squared will come out to be 50 squared, and plus b squared and c squared equals 70 squared. Okay, so you substitute 50 squared for the answer to 50 squared equals 2,500 plus b squared equals 70 squared, which is 4,900. And then so whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. So in order to get b squared by itself, you will do 2,500 from itself, and you subtract it from 4,900, and that'll give you 2,400 equals b squared. And so the square root of b squared equals the square root of 2,400, and the square root of 2,400 will be 48.9898, and that will equal your b. Okay, so if a new guide wire is to be anchored 20 feet further from the base of the tower, how much longer will the new guide wire be than the original guide wire? So you will circle 20 feet, and you'll underline further from the base, and you'll circle longer, and you will circle the new guide wire and the original guide wire. So your first step will be to draw a picture, and your picture will always be a right triangle. But before you do that, you will have to find out the C, and they gave you 20 feet further. So you will add 70 plus 20, and that gives you 90 feet. And then you draw your picture and you label it. A equals 50 foot, 90 equals C, and B we still don't know. Step 2 would be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And 3, you will substitute a squared for 50 squared plus b squared, and you'll substitute c squared for 90 squared. Step 4 will be to solve 50 squared, which will come out to be 2,500 plus b squared, and you'll solve 90 squared, which will be 8,100. And so you will subtract 2,500 from one side, and you'll do to the other, which will be 8,100 minus 2,500, and I'll give you 56. No, that would give you 5,600. So then you'll do the square root of b squared equals the square root of 5,600, and the square root of 5,600 equals b. So b will be 74.83.